Hey, what's up? This is Shad, aka Your Boy, and you are checking out AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our way home interview with Shad. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Having a good time here today?
Good time. I'm off duty, so I feel great.
You can just relax,
I can
enjoy.
just relax, yeah.
I want to kick things off by discussing this new surprise record you had.
Yeah.
It is actually under your new name, Your Boy Tony Braxton. So how are you feeling about everything, just unleashing this?
It's super fun. You know, I had a lot of fun making it, and it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun to make, and just kind of like keeping it a secret too has been fun. And
yeah.
It's great. You know, like putting stuff into the world is such a joy.
Spina is called Adult Contempt. I was wondering, where did that kind of come from? I haven't been able to find that anywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like a play on adult contemporary,
yeah.
You know, which is the genre I'm kind of mining. So yeah, it's kind of just a play on that, and that's where the title came from. I had the title in mind first before anything else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And did you do anything to celebrate the release? Because it's relatively recent still.
I actually haven't celebrated it yet. Sunday night. So my drummer that I played with today, he recorded and produced the whole thing. So him and I will have our
little celebration coming up afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, what can you tell us about Tony Braxton?
Yeah, your boy.
Characteristics. What can you tell us about your boy?
Yeah, your boy is he's a crooner. He's a crooner. A little rock and roll. It's sincere. It's all real from the heart, you know? Tender, romantic, fun. That's your boy.
Well,
yeah.
The concept for the album kind of came from the artist you remember listening first on the radio. I have never heard of that as a concept for an album. Like, I find that so interesting. How did that initially spark?
Well, I think when you are a fan of music, right, like what you end up doing, and certainly if you make music, you do these deep dives into, you know, whatever you're a fan of, right? So I feel like one area that a lot of people end up diving into is like your earliest memories of music. So there's stuff that, you know, your parents might have played for you when you were a kid, but then there's like those vague memories of hearing the radio when you're a little kid and feeling these things that you don't understand anymore, right? Or understand yet, you know, because you're still a little kid. So that's kind of what I was playing with.
Yeah.
And you know, especially with the internet now, you have access to those songs. You can kind of like dig them up and, oh man, I remember that song. That song made me feel so weird when I was 10 because I was like feeling all emotional and stuff. And so, yeah, I guess those songs just like resonate in a way, you know. And I'm a fan of pop music. I'm a fan of, you know, those songs because they have a special place in my heart. And they're kind of imprinted on me in a way. So it was fun to like
dive into it again.
Just go there, yeah.
Well, I won't ask you about the songs. That might be a little much to remember. But who are some of those artists that you remember first?
Yeah. So, who comes to mind? So, yeah, I think the ones like I kind of listed were like, you know, hearing like The Cure on the radio and Bryan Adams and Terrence Trent D'Arby and Janet Jackson and these sorts of things, yeah. When
you're not having a mic in your hand for singing, you are interviewing artists on cue. So what's your favorite question to ask an interviewee?
Oh, that's a good question. Favorite question to ask, I guess at bottom, like I'm always trying to figure out just why you are who you are, you know? And a lot of times that's like what happened to you or who happened to you.
Okay.
That's kind of how I see it, right? It's like something happened in your life that made you want to interview people, or someone in your life encouraged you to do that, or said, you know what I mean? Like it usually comes down to an event or a person, and that's a lot of what I really love getting down to. And it's actually easier for people to talk about that than to talk about themselves a lot of times, to be able to say, yeah, this person, my mom or my dad, or this chance encounter, or whatever. So I don't know. I guess that's what I'm most interested in and what I love to ask people.
For yourself, do you remember that key moment or that key person?
You know, a big one is, and you know, I'm not trying for PR reasons to tie this back to the album, but honestly, the guy that produced and recorded the album, for me, he was a guy, we grew up together, and he was always like 100% about making music. He was like, I'm making music. I don't know what you're doing, but like I'm making music, and I think you should too. And I think if he was the first person I knew that loved music the way that I love music, and also believed it was possible. So I'd say he's big influence.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you've had some great shows this summer, some sold-out shows. We're here at WayHome, some festivals. So when you're kind of looking at all the shows that you've had, any summer highlights for you thus far?
Oh, That's the hardest question to answer, because every show is just like such an amazing experience. It sounds cliche, but it's true. You know, like I was on Canada Day. I was at this festival called Tall Tree, which is in Port Renfrew, British Columbia. So it was on the far like west coast, southwest coast of the island, up on this mountain. I'm like, where am I? What am I doing? You know, it's just amazing.
To wrap things up today, anything you want to say to all of your fans who are going to be viewing our interview?
Yeah. Thank you for listening to me do my thing. I appreciate it more than I can ever express.
I just want to say thank you, Shad. Thank you, Your Boy, for your time today.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at musicblogya.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite artists. Awesome. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.